Guys, I kind of have to be quiet because I have a friend who's sleeping in the next room, but I'm gonna try to make it so you guys can hear me. I just wanted to go ahead and film this video because I just finished Clockwork Prince and it was so good and I wanted to do a review of it. Okay, so here's the weird thing. I started it last July and got 100 pages into it and then put it down for a different book. And just picked it up again earlier this month. And the good thing about it is that I didn't forget much. I just jumped right in and picked things up and all that. And it was so good. I liked it so much better this time when I jumped in than when I had started it. But I think the reason for that was that I didn't like the ending of Clockwork Angel, and that kind of put me off of Clockwork Prince. So I kind of went into it with bad feelings, if that makes sense. But it was so good. Okay, because I love Jem. He's my favorite. I'm 100% Team Jem. I just love him. Well, I wouldn't say Team Jem, but he's my favorite character. And he's much more prominent in this book, so that was really cool. Yeah, so love him. And also, I liked it that Tessa got emotionally stronger in this book, or she came off as emotionally stronger, even though, I don't know, I still don't like her views about women, but I kind of understand because it's Victorian London and she was raised as a human, not in the downworlder Nephilim world, where they treat women differently, but in the human world they kind of treated women like crap. So yeah, I can understand her views, but I don't know, I would have thought seeing all these, like, strong women shadow hunters, like, that she would have, kind of changed them a little bit, but maybe not. But anyway, I did like her better in this one than I did in Clockwork Angel, and I definitely liked Will better because we find out, why he was such a jerk to her in the first one, because, you know, you apparently think that he's, like, just a complete asshole, but he's really not, so that's good. But, yeah, spoiler alert, sorry. And I love Magnus Bane, and I love all the secondary characters, they're all really cool. And I don't know, like, I love the literary references, I love the dress and the speech of Victorian London. And as far as what actually happens in this book, I love most of it, especially because one of my least favorite characters, or the character that I definitely hate, something bad happens, so that's cool. There's one surprise that was kind of stinky. I'm trying to make this a spoiler-free video, so I'm like trying to talk about the things that I was surprised at or enjoyed without spoiling, but yeah. And I really loved the last, like, 50 pages, because you find out so much stuff about, like, there's so much character development with some of the secondary characters, like, you find out so much more about how they feel and, like, their lives and stuff, that I just thought that that was great. And it was fantastic in general. The only reason, like, I have to give it a 4.5 out of 5, and the only reason why is because it did take me so long to read it. Like, basically, when I put it down last July, I had no desire to pick it up again until now, and that kind of put me off a little bit, but, it was so good. And the only thing that I had issues with, and this has nothing to do with taking the half star off, this is just something that I've come to realize I have issues with in general, are love triangles. Like, obviously we know from Clockwork Angel that there is a love triangle between Jem and Will and Tessa, and that's fine and everything, but I'm just so sick of love triangles. Like, I think now it's gotten to a point where most YA authors think that they have to put it in. They think that it's like part of the formula of a YA book, and I think that that is so not right. And I just don't know why people always feel like they have to, like authors always feel like they have to do a love triangle. I'm like, I don't understand. Why can't we just have these two people who have a relationship and, you know, just have, like, if you want to have drama or you want to have tension, just have them have trouble within their own relationship, but don't have it be because another person is coming into the mix. Like, it bothers me. And the problem with this one for me is that based on some of the events that happened in this book, I now know who I want Tessa to be with, but it makes me sad because I'm like, but I also really like the other person, and it's just, but yeah, so that kind of stinks. And the ending, oh my gosh, the ending was, most aspects of this ending were so good and made me so happy, but there was one thing that made me so incredibly sad, and if you've read this book, you know what it is, and oh my gosh, it was just so heartbreaking. So yeah, but anyway, so I loved it in general. I loved the whole book. I thought it was fantastic, and I really love the literary references and want to write some of them down. But yeah, this book was just great in general. I give it a 4.5 out of 5. It was awesome. It was way better than Clockwork Angel in my opinion, and it's honestly made me realize that I do think I like Infernal Devices better than Mortal Instruments, because after I read Clockwork Angel, I was like, I don't understand why people like this series better than Mortal Instruments. I think Mortal Instruments is way better. But no, now I'm like totally sucked into this world and I like it a lot better. Either that or they might be exactly even. I don't know. I'll have to see how I feel when I read City of Lost Souls. But yeah, so I'm gonna read Clockwork Princess next because I really want to finish off this trilogy, and I want City of Lost Souls to be the last thing that I read before I read City of Heavenly Fire, because I was gonna read them in publication order. So I was gonna read City of Lost Souls next, and then Clockwork Princess, and then City of Heavenly Fire. But I don't want to get events mixed up in my head. Like, I don't want to accidentally think that something that happens in Clockwork Princess happens in City of Lost Souls, and then be very confused when I read City of Heavenly Fire. So I'm gonna go in this order now, and it's gonna be good. So, yep. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know what you think down below. Let me know if you've read it, but please don't talk about spoilers in case other people who are watching this video have not read the book. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.